Let experience be as it is, and let go of the need to control, change, or resist what is in the moment. Notice how your attention goes from one place to another. And notice the space in which these objective phenomena appear. And realize its reality. This space or field is where everything that you know appears and disappears. This field is aware. It is the source of your attention. For attention to go to something, that something needs to appear, show up, form. And yet, when it's gone, this field remains. Awareness remains. This awareness is not something you have, although it feels like that when you have the very convincing thought that you are a body with a mind that has awareness. When we look for that which is fundamental to me, this field in which everything appears, everything that we call a mind, which are thoughts, visions, memories, all of it seems to appear and disappear in this field of awareness. Therefore, everything that we call the mind is not aware. There is an awareness of mind. And you remain with that awareness in the absence of thought, in the gap between thoughts. Likewise, the feelings of the body are simply vibrations of different kinds. And they are perceived by the same field of awareness. Notice this and correct the only mistake that is made by a very convincing reality of perception, which is that you are not a body with a mind that has awareness. What we call I refers to this field of awareness. You are not aware. You are awareness. And that which you are aware is always short-lived, even if it feels persistent. Even if it feels continuous. Even as by force of habit, we associate ourselves with it, an image, a narrative, a story, a name. The fundamental reality is that it's short-lived. It's for the moment. Notice this deeply in you. Realize the ever-present field that you are, in which everything appears and disappears. Notice now that everything that is appearing and disappearing is not made out of anything different than what you are. What you are aware of is yourself. The only difference is that it is the movement of yourself that is felt that way, as a body and as a mind. You are this field of awareness. And what you perceive as movement is the changing field of yourself. Like ripples in a body of water. Ripples in the field of awareness. Movement of the only substance that exists. Being itself. At rest, it is infinite. In its movement, it appears as finite. But never ceasing to be what it is. As you realize this, your mind will still produce thoughts. Whatever narrative will still play. And we're not concerned with controlling the narrative. The narrative is just an echo in this field. The stories are just playfulness of this field. Let those be, and become ever more interested in this field that you are. Notice its peaceful nature, and the quality of being always present. Realize that nothing is separate from it, but rather a modulation of it. All the corrections that the mind need from this one mistake of thinking the body as preceding and the mind as a result of the body, and awareness as being a byproduct of being a body and a mind. All these corrections will happen naturally as we continue to correct through direct experience who we truly are in the moment, despite whatever the mind may say. Repeat, remember. Pure knowledge is from knowing this, knowing yourself, knowing what you are unequivocally. Discernment arises as a function of seeing reality from the truth. This peaceful being, which is the field of yourself, begins to permeate all our actions, all our thoughts, all our words. And anything incongruent with this knowledge simply falls away. It's not necessary anymore. A lie cannot be sustained convincingly once the truth has been revealed. Why else would we want to do anything to reveal more the lie when the highest truth has been uncovered? It is the impatience of the mind to see changes, to control, that wants to take over this realization. Let the light of awareness simply shine on every single aspect of your mind. Any interference is from the impatient mind. Any resistance is coming from the untrusting nature of the separate self. Any desire to take more out of this truth is the sense of lack of the separate self. Let go of that and simply allow more of this truth to flood your mind. Allow it through. Or rather, don't resist it. Once you know who you are, all that's left is continue to be that which you are.